What's going on, guys? Ryan Slays back today with gameplay commentary. Today I'm going to talk about tips and tricks on how to get better at Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This isn't me, like, you're probably thinking, well, why the fuck do you get to give me tips? You're no better than I am, but that's true. But I just think that I'm in a good position to give out tips and tricks, because I've played Call of Duty for years and I watch all the CWL matches, and I'd like to think that I'm pretty talented at the game, above average maybe. But yeah, I just got gunned there. But I just want to talk about a few things that can help you get better at the game. My first tip, if you do not own a SCUF or have the money for a SCUF, would be to change your controller layout to stick and move, which is in controller settings, I believe, then button layout. It just means that your right thumbstick is to jump, so you can jump shot without having to take your fingers off the aim button, which is very, very handy when it comes to trying to jump shot folk and winning gunfights, really. I played with it for, well, after about a month of the game coming out, I found out about it. I watched T Martin's video on it. That's probably the best Call of Duty tip that I've ever seen. But it does take a long time to get used to. It probably takes you about a week, and a week playing Call of Duty is quite a while, because say you're getting annoyed because you're not playing well and your KD's dropping and you just need to stick at it, because stick and move really will help you. Next tip I have that I done is flipping my aim in buttons and the grenade buttons. It's on behind me. I changed mine to flipped, so it's not the triggers anymore, it's the two bumpers. Just means that there's less delay really between you reacting and you shooting your gun, because whenever you're pulling triggers, it takes half a second longer for the trigger to actually be aiming in. Oh, don't get turned on. Yeah, it takes like half a second longer for your gun to shoot, because pulling the trigger obviously takes longer than hitting a button. So I changed mine to flipped, as I said before, and it really benefited me in the long run. I'm not very good at all this talking shit, like, but sure, we all start at somewhere. Right, so stick and move is a good one, and flipping the buttons is another good one. My next tip would be just to practice, play the game like fuck, really. Just grind it out, play a lot of arena, play game battles if you have an account, because the better the players you play against, the better you get, really. That's the way I see it. So play a lot of arena, because that's where all the better players play in Call of Duty. And then if that starts to become not too easy, but obviously a bit easier for you, make a wee game battles account. Make a wee game battles account, sign up the GBs and start playing that. It really will help you. I've probably played about 10 games. I think we've won like 6 and lost 4, but it's search and destroy, so it's not like you can play game battles free for all, like, but it really does help. It helps improve your reaction time, and you're playing against more serious gamers. Fuck, I am giving people a gunny. Right, so them 3 tips. Another one, I was watching Apathy's tip video the other day. He does like a pro tip series, and his tip was you don't kill people with just the aiming thumbstick. You have to use the other one too. You have to strafe side to side, and if you don't know what strafing is, I will show you when it comes to the correct situation. That strafing there, if you start shooting, you start moving left and right. Come on. Well, you beat me there, but you start moving left and right, and it means that you're harder to be hit. Obviously, you're dodging bullets. It's really hard. Oh my god, it's really hard to get used to strafing because, like, you've played Call of Duty for so long, and you never really thought about doing it. Jesus. Yeah, you've played Call of Duty for so long and you thought, well, I'll just stand still and as long as my aim's good, doesn't really matter, does it? But it really does help. I still don't do it all the time, but whenever you do it, it really benefits you in the gunfight. So I'm gonna jump up top. My next tip would be to buy a headset. It doesn't have to be an expensive headset, just a headset. Just something that's got surround sound. So you can hear say Field of Dead Silence, you can hear them. There's the game winning kill there, but Field of Dead Silence, you can hear them. Even if they have got Dead Silence and you've got awareness, you can still hear them because it's overpowered as fuck. But yeah, get a headset, £20, $20, whatever it is, it does the job. I got Astro A30s and they cost me, well, they cost my girlfriend £50, which isn't really a lot of money, but I suppose if you're not working and stuff, it's a lot of money. But the original headset you get with the PlayStation obviously doesn't do anything because your audio is still coming out the TV, but yeah, buy a headset if you can afford it. If not, just go into your game settings and turn down the voice volume, and just make sure your SFX volume is right up to the full, because then you can, it's really just trying to make the most out of a bad situation. You can hear well for what you have. What else have I got for you? Well, there's obviously the obvious one's buying a scuff, but they're really expensive. I've got a scuff, it cost me £105, which is probably about $130. Not cheap, definitely not cheap, but once you get used to it, it really benefits you. It doesn't, like, don't expect to buy a scuff and your KD to go from a 1.5 KD to a 2.5 overnight. Probably takes about a month to get it ingrained into your muscle memory and to do it without thinking about it, but at the start it's really shit. But trust me, just persevere with it and it'll come. I think that's really about it. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and hopefully those tips are useful to you. I'm not sure if they will be or not, because maybe you already know all them tips and I can't help you out, but that's what I feel has helped me to become a above average player, really. But thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.